these are being said is called time of imperfections. When the disciples were still babies in the knowledge of baptism, they were doing water baptism for people. But when they grew older, when they became knowledgeable in the knowledge of baptism, they stopped it. They stopped it. So they will tell you, go and buy a casket, and they will buy or look for a big planting sucker. They will plant it inside the casket and bury it to do redemption for somebody. Is that part of the gospel? No. Is that what God said? No. That's not redemption. Redemption is to believe Jesus Christ. So many practices happened. Peter was saying that he was not going to sit down at the table conversing or eat with people who are not Israelites, because in their culture, Israelites and other people don't cohabit. But in the gospel, we are one family. So, if you look at the gospel very well, if you look at the Acts of the Apostles very well too, you will see that from chapter 1 to 15, they were doing water baptism, they were laying hands, but suddenly from 15, it stopped, because all the apostles, the evangelists, they gathered in Jerusalem. There was a meeting that was held in Jerusalem that, look, we have so many practices, traditions, and faiths. How do we solve it? Then Apostle Paul came to the front and educated everybody that, look, this one is reality. This one is pointing to this. When we are born again, we are one family. We can eat with anybody, we can do with anybody. Then you don't say you are Jews, you are Greek, you are this, we are one family. And to the issue of baptism of water is pointing to that of spirit. The whole thing was settled. Acts 15 settled. So from Acts of the Apostles 15, you can never see any apostle baptizing anybody with water again. All the time they were doing it, just like you had a picture of a man in your house. You call him Jesus. One man that do like this. That is not Jesus Christ. Just a picture of a white man or a drawing. You believe that because somebody sold that to you. So many practices like that we are going on in the church. Or just like you enter some places, before you enter, you do like this. It's not part of the gospel. Or you enter, you must off your shoe. It's not part of the gospel. Or you must wear uniform to go to particular worship. It's not part of the gospel. Or you enter a place, you need to firstly lay down and use your head like this. It's not part of the gospel. There are practices that we are imperfection. And babies who are not in the knowledge of the righteous word of God. Let's look into John, the book of John, chapter 3, 1 to 7. John 3. In that John 1:3 was saying about a man must be born again before he can make heaven. And it was said in that of verse 5, unless a man is born of water and spirit, that hand there, water and spirit, that hand there is not a conjunction like rice and beans, two things. It's a kahi, which is water, that is spirit. Water, which is spirit. Water, spirit, is not two, it's only one. Don't forget Ephesians 4:5, one baptism. Are you getting it now? So, and if you look at that, John 7, that of John 7, let's see 38.